All right, so game two of the World Series, Braves Astros is going to start in about 20 minutes. So we're just going to break down the lineups overall. So leading off, Eddie Rosario for the Braves. Second, Freeman. Third, Albies. Fourth, Riley. Fifth, Soler. Sixth, Peterson in right. Seventh, Duvall in center. Eighth, Darno catching. In ninth, Swanson at short. For Houston, Altuve at second, Brantley in left, Bregman at third, Alvarez DH, shortstop Correa, right Tucker, Gurriel at first, and Siri, which the funny thing was, Jose Siri, Joe Buck basically probably triggered all iPhones in that game. Yeah, I can't remember what game of the series it was. Maybe like game 4 or 5 of the CES against the Red Sox, and he just started saying, "Hey Siri." It was pretty funny. It was a classic Joe Buck moment. You know, he's like funny when he's funny, because like he's not often funny. So it was kind of funny. And batting ninth, Maldonado, the catcher. So starting pitching matchup in this game, Max Fried against Jose Urquidy. Overall, if you look at career versus Urquidy, none of the Braves hitters have seen him. Career against Fried. This might not be accurate. It might just be postseason career, but it doesn't look like these two teams are very familiar with each other. So overall, fine. So Fried, we're in the postseason. He threw a gem against Milwaukee. He also threw a gem against LA. 2 6-inning gems, and then he struggled in the loss against LA, where he only made it 4 2/3, and he gave up 5 runs on 8 hits. So he's trying to come back off of a struggling start, but look, it's all in Atlanta's favor now. You know, they have that game lead. They're probably feeling very confident. I'm expecting a good game, though, tonight. And I can't say who's going to outright win because, like, look, both of these pitchers, Urquidy's been more of like a bullpen guy for Houston in the postseason. He's only pitched an inning and 2/3. And he gave up 5 earned runs in that inning and 2/3. So it'll be interesting. He's a good righty, though. Decent fastball and some solid breaking stuff. Fried, solid fastball, hovers 96, 97. He's got good slider, good curve, and a devastating changeup. So overall, this is going to be a good game, I think, between these two teams. You tell me who I think is gonna win. I don't know. I mean, I think Houston. I just think Houston's gonna win tonight. Yeah, you look at only Marwin Gonzalez and the Astros has faced Fried, so not many guys have faced him overall this year. Let's find out where that thing is, where it shows percentage of breaking balls and stuff. They might not have it. It's probably StatCast. But yeah, I expect a good game. My score prediction, I got Houston actually winning. Look, I think I don't know, like, Braves bullpen's been good, but like they haven't been great this postseason. I actually see Max Fried going a solid 5 innings, giving up maybe like 2 runs, but I think Houston's going to turn it on in the late innings. They've got a lot of clutch hitters, guys with experience in big moments in the postseason. I actually have Houston winning this game. I want to say like a 5-4 type game. Overall, I think Urquidy might be in for an inning or so in this game. I don't see him going very long, and I might be wrong. He might throw a no-hitter. Who knows? This is what I think is going to happen. He's more of a bullpen guy, trying to settle up. Because, I mean, this Houston bullpens have been both of these bullpens are not great, but they've done their job to get them there this in the series. So some keys to the game for both teams. Obviously for Atlanta, it's going to be obviously Max Fried. Can he, limit the... He has a problem with, throwing hitters cookies, like hanging curveballs, fastballs right down the pipe. And that's when he gives up runs. But when he locates, he's really unhittable, to be honest. The ace of this Braves team. So their key to the game, I would say, is Fried and just all their pitchers' location. Because overall, I think their offense is just they're gonna score runs in this game, I feel like. And for Houston, I think it's basically their offense taking advantage of those mistakes. I think Houston's hitters are gonna have to, make Fried or whoever's pitching for Atlanta pay, because they probably don't have as good as a pitching staff as Atlanta overall, and they're probably gonna do a bullpen game, I'd assume, with Urquidy. So I think that's what you'll probably see. So what do you guys think? Overall, think about Atlanta. They're doing this without arguably their best player in Acuna. This is insane. What these guys that they've gotten the deadline have done. What are they gonna do next year? I understand some Rosario and Peterson might just be on magical runs and Duvall, but what are they gonna do? Because Acuna's gonna be their center fielder. I mean, Duvall's not gonna be there, but this team is set, I think, for the next couple of years, and they got a young pitching staff, and arguably their best pitcher, Soroka, has been hurt this whole year. So the Braves are doing this with a lot of their without their best players. So it'll be interesting. I think Houston, it'll be interesting to see what they do with Correa in the long term. But that's why we do off-season content on this channel. I don't want to spoil too much. So guys, enjoy the game. Starts in about 10 minutes. It's been an 8-minute video. Enjoy the game. I'll be posting some